welcome or welcome back to my channel. So it's been over a year since Cecred has launched and I'm still using it. So if you guys want to know if my opinion on it is still the same, if anything's changed, let's go. Okay, so if you guys don't know, Cecred launched a little over a year ago. It was 2024. Right, and it is the hair care line that was launched by Beyonce. So you already know when it launched, there were going to be people who absolutely love it just because it's Beyonce, and there are going to be people who hate it just because it's Beyonce. I'm talking like didn't even purchase it, but have critiques on it just from the vibe. Oh, I read the description and I just know it's not going to be good. It's not gonna. But I did purchase it. I did a couple videos doing my own hair with like my own natural hair, and then I also did a video on how it was used when I got a silk press last year, and my overall, opinion on it when I posted the videos was that I like it. I felt like my hair was squeaky clean after using it. I felt like my hair detangled well using it. I only had the shampoo and conditioner. The edge drops has become really popular in the last few months. It stays sold out. It stays sold out on the Cecred website, on the Ulta website. I did want it just to like kind of test out, but I can't purchase it, so I can't tell you about that. And I think the hair oil, I would say like those things are some of the most popular things that the brand has. So now that's like over a year later, my thoughts on the brand. And I feel like I posted a video talking about this, but last year was the year where I got the most comments of people noticing like, oh, your hair is growing. Y'all, if you're not new here, my hair's been long, right? For the most part, that's genetics. From my mother. However, in the last year, and I started, doing my natural hair more myself, because y'all know I absolutely positively hate doing my hair myself, and I don't think you understand. I mean all forms of hair. No, I don't want to learn how to do braids myself. No, I don't want to learn how to do a silk press myself. I don't want to do my natural hair myself. I don't like installing wigs myself. I don't like how I feel like some people look at hair care as like therapy, that type thing. Not me. Doing my hair, getting my hair done, I find it a very tedious and just I don't like it like at all. But last year it was definitely a year where I did more of it, right? And I'll talk about some of that later. It was a year where I saw more growth in my hair, and really the only thing that has changed is the fact that I started incorporating Cecred hair care products into my hair. So I would say my two favorite brands when it comes to hair care, and it's funny because they're both owned by celebrities. The first one is TPH by Taraji P. Henson and Cecred by Beyonce. And when I say like I got quite a few things. I'll leave the video here. I posted earlier this year where I was going through like all of the products that I have from TPH. That is a very good hair care line, and I feel like they got something for everybody's needs. I'm talking if your hair is damaged, if your hair, you need protein, if you like the clarifying shampoos, the hydrating shampoos, the masks that they have in there, and the hair oils, the hair mist, they literally have everything there. That is one of my favorite brands, and as you can see, I've tried a lot from them. As far as Cecred goes, it is the clarifying shampoo and the deep conditioner. The clarifying shampoo, it has like beads in it. Baby, when I tell you, especially like that scrub in there, that is one of the few things that I do like about, washing my hair, getting my hair washed, is that scrub. Like that, it just itches something in the back of your brain. Something about those beads in there. It just helps with that. Now, of course, like it's also a clarifying shampoo, so it does its job in that sense. The hair is clean afterwards. With most clarifying shampoos, you want to be using it like in combination with a hydrating shampoo, because like that's when you'll start to say like, oh, I feel like my hair is dry after washing my hair, because it's a clarifying shampoo, right? It's like stripping dirt, everything, oils out of your hair. So, you want to make sure you keep that balance in there with a hydrating shampoo. I did not know that. I started using a TPH clarifying shampoo, and then when you're someone who doesn't do your hair yourself, and you don't really care about stuff like that, you don't know stuff like that. So I was like, now why? And then I looked it up on TikTok, and oh, Okay, well, you learn something new every day. And the other thing that I mentioned from Cecred was their moisturizing deep conditioner. I love this thing. And I think that is one of the reasons why I started not washing. Well, yeah, washing and just doing my hair more last year, because one of the reasons why I hate anything that has to do with my hair is the detangling process, and I am tender-headed. That might be a little trauma behind that, behind being tender-headed and behind not wanting to get my hair detangled. But I absolutely hate that process. And the thing is, people ask like, oh, you know, do you have any hair growth tips, anything like that? And for the most part, I tell people, baby, that's genetics. I'm not gonna, oh, you know, this oil, this, that. What I've come to realize is that it's retention that most people have a problem with. You're not, your hair length isn't retaining, it's breaking off, stuff like that, because of the health of your hair. So when it comes to detangling, I feel like a lot of people kind of relate to me. Like, you hate the detangling process, especially like 4 and up hair textures. So I feel like a lot of people rush through it. A lot of people don't take the time that is necessary to detangle that type of hair, and you're damaging it in the process, you know, hacking through it. And the people who are like booking appointments to go get their hair done by people, when you have 4 and up type hair, those people don't have the patience for it either. So they're also hacking through your hair. So going to people who aren't going to take that time into detangling is doing a lot of damage to your hair. So that type of damage, you know, of course, heat damage, damage from your hair being in braids for too long, all of that type of damage is causing your hair to break off. That's why your hair isn't growing how you think it should be growing. Because baby, like, let's not get it mistaken. Everyone's hair grows, okay? Everyone's hair grows, but everyone's hair is capable of growing. A lot of people just do not take care of their hair, and a lot of people don't like the hair textures that they have. So yeah, if you're always throwing it under a wig, if it's always in braids, it's probably breaking off faster. It's probably breaking off more. So you don't have retention. So it looks like your hair isn't growing, but it is absolutely possible of growing. All of that to say, I have found this deep conditioner definitely changed my perspective and my want to do my own hair last year, because I'm telling you, I don't know what's in this. Mama Tina put some crack in here, but baby, when I tell you a good 20 minutes, hair is detangled for me, okay? This and a combination of the TGIN honey mask that I put in that video as well, those two together, I'm telling you, like, literally come out the shower, hair is pretty much detangled for me. So if you're someone like you detangle in the shower, or you know, you wash your hair in sections, stuff like that, if you add those two together, it's gonna be even easier for you to detangle your hair. But those two products that I got from Cecred, I feel like those are really the only changes that I made to my hair care routine. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm looking at it, and not only do I feel like it's long, now mind you, I haven't had a trim since September, October. And mind you, I feel like y'all looking at me can tell that, like, visibly it just looks like there's more hair there since when I got it trimmed. September, October, somewhere around there. So let's not look at this, okay? Because this is gonna have to get cut off when I get my silk press. But like, even this, I feel like it visibly, it looks like there's more there, and it's grown even more since that trim. Of course, I won't know until I actually get the silk press, I get the trim, and I see what it looks like. But the last time that I did get it, this is where my hair was. So I'll keep you guys updated on that one. But I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like everything is stronger, longer, healthier. And I've been using TPH for a good like 2 or 3 years now. So to see, so to get like that many comments and stuff like that in 1 year, and that's the only thing that I've changed about my hair care routine, I feel like I gotta give credit where credit is due, and that is definitely due to Cecred. I am going to, oh, I don't think I said it. I liked it so much that it's done. And I only use this when I'm doing my natural hair myself, because if I go get my hair done, I just use whatever shampoo and conditioner that they have there. So I have gone through the deep conditioner. So if you wear your hair natural all the time, you'll probably go through it a little faster than I did. But I feel like even if I did do it more often, probably would have lasted me. It would have lasted me a good minute. Definitely not this long, but it would have lasted me a good minute. Am I gonna repurchase it? Absolutely. Well, I still have some of the clarifying shampoo, but when that runs out, am I gonna repurchase it? Absolutely. I do want to get their hydrating shampoo. I used a TPH hydrating shampoo. So I do want to get that. And like I said, I do want to get the edge drops as well. But a year later, my thoughts on Cécred, I actually think I probably like it even more than I did when I originally tried it. Because, you know, well, it's a first impression when I tried it over a year ago. So it's like, you don't really have time to see how your hair holds up with it as time goes on. So a year later, you're gonna like it the same, you're gonna like it a little bit more, maybe you're gonna like it a little less. Around here, I like it a little bit more. So that is it for this video. Those are some of my favorite hair care brands, some of my current favorite hair care products, and my updated thoughts on Cécred a year after its launch. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.